Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Young and Rooted.
We're your hosts. I'm Ava.
And I'm Joe. And today we're going to be talking about coming from a Christian home and coming from a non-Christian home.
We're just going to talk about like similarities, differences, like our day-to-day lives, and then like
kind of like
tips.
Yeah, and just like some like advantages and disadvantages, and then like what we're going to do differently with our like families when we're future families. Yeah.
Right.
Whenever that so comes, but yeah.
So we're gonna start off with our day-to-day lives, like just like to see the differences.
Kind of like the staples of just like how we went about our childhood and stuff like that.
But personally for me, when I was younger, like we weren't always a Christian family, and like my dad wasn't always Christian. It was kind of just me and my mom, and my sister still isn't Christian. We're still praying for her, but it was like kind of back and forth. But like as of currently, I'm gonna talk about it as I'm currently because that's when it's like been more like a staple in our family, more like known, I guess.
Yeah.
But just like honestly, day-to-day lives right now, I don't spend so long because I'm always at school.
Yeah.
But like I have a lot of talks with my mom about stuff and just always talking about like, you know, what I'm going through, and it like God and Jesus is always mentioned in our conversation, and
which is really good.
You know, like it's a different type of bond with your parents when you know talk about things, not even just like your same beliefs, but like just anything that you can like relate on. It's just like having that conversation, and especially with my dad, like just seeing the change in him before like he wasn't Christian, and now and just like we'd like say like, oh, like, well, Jesus wouldn't say that, or don't say that, Jesus wouldn't do that, what would Jesus do, kind of like that.
That's
and
awesome.
Like we go to church on Sunday together and pray before meals, like stuff like that. Honestly, like even like going back to my childhood when we didn't have that, like we didn't go to church, just to compare it again, like and like we wouldn't bring Jesus into all of our conversations and stuff like that. Like that's a little bit of the difference I've noticed. I'm also older, so it's a little bit different. Like I feel like when you're a kid, you don't really understand it as much. But yeah, just like the main staples are just going to church on Sunday together and praying before meals and just having those conversations. Oh, and we all go to a Bible study together on Tuesday nights. I'm just starting to come again, but I definitely have class. But okay, it's okay.
It's fine.
But anyway,
no, it's not. Don't skip class. It's not good.
No,
yeah.
But
yeah. So for my kind of day-to-day life, so like I went to a Christian. I went to a Catholic like school basically all growing up. So like I knew like who God was, but coming from like a Catholic background is kind of difficult because it's not the same as like the Protestant church and like the like Christians, you know, like exactly. It's very different because really like we'd pray before meals and stuff at school. We do like a prayer at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, and that was basically it. When I was younger, I used to like pray with my like nonna before I went to bed and stuff like that. But as like, and same with my parents, like that was just kind of the thing we did when we were younger. But honestly, once I got into like mid-grade school, like mid-elementary school, we just kind of stopped doing it, and we'd go to church every so often. It wasn't a regular thing.
Just, like, holidays.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't a regular thing. We just like went when we could. Like I was kind of plugged into the youth group there, I guess. But for me, it was just really like just a place to go and hang out with people.
Yeah.
Like we talked about God and stuff like that, but I was really just there to play games and just talk to the kids. So like, cause like there was no really, like in my opinion, I didn't really connect well there. So that's why I kind of felt a little segregated that way. And then we didn't really do anything at home. Like my dad, he left the church when he was young, which is like that, like his like dad and that side of the family is more like Protestant and like that, like they came from like were brought up like Baptist and stuff like that. And then my dad's dad was like a pastor and stuff like that. So he did all of that, but we didn't really know that much side because they live in Toronto. So it's kind of hard to see them a lot, which is fine. It's just life happens and we don't see them that much, but we try to see them as much as we can. But yeah, just kind of like we didn't really pray a lot before meals or anything like that. Like we just didn't have really a foundation on Christ, which I think my childhood was great. Like my childhood was awesome. It just didn't have God incorporated into it.
Yeah.
Like, my family was a great family. Like, we did stuff together all the time. Like, we played board games and stuff like that. Like, we had, like, family movie nights. We went on vacations together. Like, it was great. It was just, like, we didn't have a foundation of, like, the church and of Christ with it, which is, like, honestly, I wouldn't have had it any other way because of the way that it kind of... Exactly, yeah. And I was young, so, right? Like, so... I'm glad things went the way it has, because it brought me to where I am today. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I wish that, like, my entire family was walking with Christ, and that's a big prayer that's going on right now in my life, that I'm really hoping that will come back to light. But that is just something that obviously we're gonna have to work on. So big prayer for that. But honestly, like, day-to-day life was kind of just a regular day without God, kind of, like, we didn't really ever talk about it. It was just kind of like a thing that was there and didn't really have any meaning until it did. So
what about now?
Yeah, now is very different for me. Obviously, I don't live at home. I don't live with my parents, so, and I don't live with my brother. So right now, like, obviously, like, I'm praying, like, honestly, a lot throughout the day, like, anytime I can, really. Praying before I eat, reading the Bible every day, sometimes twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. Depends how much time I have on my hands. But just really doing everything to glorify God and thinking about God constantly. And all of my conversations with, honestly, 95% of people I talk to is all about God, and I try to talk about God with everybody. My mom's come to church a couple times. It's been a really, really big thing, and I'm super happy about that. And I'm just really trying to, like, pour into my family as well, and just see if that's an outlet that I can be kind of like seed planting. But that'll work in its timing there. But
definitely.
But
so that's just like the summary, I guess, of our day-to-day lives. Like, there's obviously a lot more that goes on in our lives, but just like that part of our life, and obviously, like, solely, like, we both pray a lot, we both read our Bibles, we, like, have this, like, thing going on with each other to, like, make sure we get up in the morning.
We're trying to get up before, honestly. Okay, this is something that I feel like everyone should do. I started doing this with my Bible study that I have on Sunday nights. Me and 2 other people got we made a group chat, and basically we, like, send pictures to each other when we're doing our goals. We set goals for the week, and then we send each other pictures when we're doing that goal to keep each other accountable. I think everybody should do it. It literally has kept me accountable for literally a week and a half now. I've never been so consistent, and I swear it's because of that group chat. No, literally, or they'll, like, be like, "You should have done that." I'm like, "Ah!"
Not in a judgmental way, but
But having an accountability partner is a big thing, and that's honestly been a really big thing with my walk as well. But
and then I guess, like, disadvantages or advantages. Obviously, advantages for me that I get to talk to my parents about that stuff, and obviously it helps having your family Christian around you, because you can ask them questions if they know more, or, like, just having that foundation in your household is a lot different, and it just makes it a lot more solid. I think we've talked about this before, but honestly, I'm just, like, going to church on Sunday and just having Jesus shown through your parents just almost motivates you more. Like, my mother, I know she's probably gonna watch this, but, like, she has been such a motivation in my life. Like, her love for Jesus is just, and she's probably gonna cry. Too much.
Stop! I love her.
She just, honestly, like, she motivates me so much. Just seeing her like that, and then just having that in your family, just, like,
is a big thing for sure.
I can't even really think of disadvantages. Like, I don't really think there is. Like, maybe just, like, fear of, like, them, like, oh, you're not supposed to do that kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not judgmental, obviously. Like, my parents, they love me, and they know it's the struggle. But, like, honestly, like, on it, yes, like, maybe accountability partners almost in a way. Like, they're like, oh, like, don't do that. Do that. Like, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't. Like, I can't really think of disadvantages off the top of my mind. But,
no, for sure. I'd say, honestly, like, so obviously a disadvantage is, like, not having, like, my parents, like, living for the Lord. Obviously, like, I feel like me finding it for myself, like, it's helped a lot, but also, like, I feel like it's helped me grow in my faith, that I can also teach them. And honestly, I don't see them enough. I feel that I wouldn't have a big impact on them. I feel like it's kind of hard when I don't live with them. So obviously, like, I try to show as much as I can when I am with them, and I invite like my mom out to church and stuff like that, and I've had really good conversation with my dad and honestly my mom too, so it's just it's kind of a work in progress that way. But yeah, it's just I wouldn't say my whole family like isn't like, they're all kind of, they all have a Catholic background, like they all go to church on holidays, I think, for the most part, but like they're obviously not living for the Lord, they're not in their word, stuff like that. But yeah, that's just been kind of like, I guess, a disadvantage, because I feel like if I'm like,
it's not even like a disadvantage, it's just like,
it's just a kind of,
it's just like a, I guess, a downside maybe, or like, it's not even like that, it's just like you pray for them and you wish that,
yeah, exactly. And honestly, like, God's gonna work in their lives the way they're gonna work, and like honestly, like, they're amazing people. It's not like they're worshiping the devil, so you know, like, it's just God's gonna work in that timing. But yeah, honestly, like advantages of it, they're open to talking about it, like they're open to learning about it, they're open to learning about the Bible and all of that, and like they support me of everything I do, and yeah, absolutely, because they all do know about God, they all believe in God, but they're just not obviously like living for the Lord or like showing it, and you know what I mean, which prayers one day that they will, but you know, yeah, I think like honestly I love my family, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Obviously I pray every day that they would live for the Lord, but you know, God's gonna work in that. God's gonna work in that. Yeah.
But honestly, just like, I guess how to navigate either situation, like just from us living in it. Like honestly, like obviously my situation, I am Christian, my parents are Christian. But if your parents are Christian and you're not, go talk to them. Like really, just go talk to them, and like, I don't think you'll understand. Like, well, you probably understand because they're probably like, maybe they aren't, but maybe they are. Like, you know, talking to you about it, they want you to come to Christ. Like, them seeing like you going up to them asking questions, they'll be so happy.
Yeah, because they've definitely been praying for you for years and years and years and
like,
years.
It's honestly made outlet for you. Like, that's, you know, my mom really motivated me to become more like, you know, in my faith, and so like, you know, utilize that you have that in your life, because like there's people that don't have that in their life, right? So, but honestly, yeah, I'm just, either situation. There's a verse in Colossians like, honor your mother and father. It says, children, obey your parents in everything, for this pleases the Lord. Here, what we see that the reason we are to obey our parents is the Lord's pleasure, not theirs. We honor them to honor Him. It's literally like God tells us to honor our parents. Like, He's our Father who created us, but there are earthly parents that are here. Like, our mother gave birth to us. Like, they are our parents, and we need to honor them. And no matter they're Christian or not, like, you are to honor them because they are your parents.
Absolutely.
And, you know, they are, like, you know, your life source. They brought you into this world, and like, you know, they literally helped you. Like, they were there while you grew up and fed you and kept you alive. Like, you should honor them for all that they do for you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And for like my situation, I feel like because like I'm living for the Lord and doing that, I feel like you will be like such a good outlet for them.
Yeah.
Like making it known that you are like there to like just
like you're
for them. Like I'm open to talk, like open to their questions, like open to anything. Like teach them, like literally teach them what you're learning. Like tell them about the Bible, tell them about exactly, like invite them out to things, like talk to them about like blah 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 blah. Like there's something at my church called the 3 Circles. We will do a video on it, I think, because it is a really really good outlet, especially for like evangelism or people who are first coming to the Lord, or who have no idea what it is about Jesus. Like it's literally just like the story of Jesus in like literally 3 circles, and it's great. And yeah, you could share them that, and then if they have questions on that, help them out. Like literally just help them, and that's what I feel. Exactly, pray for them. Like
their situation, you should always pray for it.
Exactly, yeah. And like obviously if they see a change in you and they see a change in like what you're doing, obviously they're going to be curious about it, because I know like my parents are curious about it. Like my mom's been curious about it. She's come to church a couple times. It's been awesome. So like just genuinely just
to get in there, right?
exactly. But just like show the light and be open. Have a very very open heart. That's
right?
Absolutely.
But that's all you really can do is pray for them. Just honor them, pray for them. Either situation, like you know, like everyone has their own situations, and you know these are ours, and we're just kind of talking about ours to give you guys ideas if you're in a struggle of, you know, maybe your parents aren't Christian, and they don't know how to navigate. Like, Jill's a perfect example. Her parents aren't Christian, but yet look at her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can do it. You don't need your parents to do it, but so don't be scared of that. I know there's certain situations, like maybe you might get rejected by your parents or something like that, but everyone has their, has their things that, holds them back maybe, but just pray to God that He will help you through that and just soften the hearts of your parents, and He will navigate you through that. And just like anything, any situation that you're in, that you can pray to God and He will help you. So yeah, I think we're gonna go into how we're gonna raise our children eventually. I've thought about this so much because we're also growing up and we're a lot closer than we were 5 years ago. Right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And I talk about this with our all the time because we both want like 3 kids and stuff, but and just always talking about like how we want to raise them, and just I always talk about with him like I don't want them to be iPad kids. Like,
oh my gosh, yeah, that's one thing. Like my kids will not have like a phone until they hit high school. Honestly, maybe not even high school. I don't know.
I want you to like not have that like addiction to social
media.
Like that
no, sorry.
All the cyberbullying and stuff. Like I just want them to like stay outside. And,
exactly.
Go on walks and stuff.
Yes.
Just like being outside outdoors all the time and not just be inside.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
obviously they can watch TV.
Movies I want to show them.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't want them
to be on their
iPads all the time. Like we're gonna talk about Jesus from like the moment they can understand.
Absolutely, yeah. Like
before bed, like stuff like that.
Like bringing them to church, getting them plugged into like Sunday school. Like I know that like a couple churches have like a preschool connected to it, so I feel like being in a plugging them into like a church preschool would be so awesome because you're already learning about like the foundations of the Lord and like just like easy stories. Like I still have like this like children's Bible. It's like a picture Bible. It's downstairs, but like it's just really cute. It's like literally the story of like Noah and his ark, and it's like all of like the cartoon animals. It's so cute. It's like it's such an easy way. I look at those sometimes when I don't understand. When I don't understand something, exactly, it does. It's really good.
Yeah, just like honestly, like, and one of my big things, just because I grew up, like, obviously when I was younger, I did grow up in a church, and I had very bad experience with like just being in like the young kid stuff, and I'm not gonna like knock my children in that because of that, but what I am gonna do is just like honestly make sure that they are getting connected in a good way, and just like hearing the concerns about stuff, and just like not and just making sure that what they're going to is helping them, and maybe they have to find a different church or like you know what I mean. But I don't want them to like suffer and like like no one likes me. I feel like outside of everything, you know what I mean? But
absolutely. I think another really important thing is like dealing with conflict, like with like each other in the household and with like other people. Like if like I know like one of my good friends, like they're one of my good friends' moms is like her like cousin's daughter or something is going through like a rough time with school, and she's in like, oh my gosh, I want to say like early kindergarten or like early like 1st or 2nd grade, and she's like really going through it right now, and it's just being like, oh, these girls are so mean, blah 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 blah. And she was telling me, she was like, yeah, we just like we really want to like be like, oh well, pray about it, sweetie, like genuinely like go to God for all of it. Exactly, yeah. And that's like such, it's so funny because she was like, yeah, like that's a big staple in my house. Like we pray all the time, or when like we go to bed, say your prayers, like you know what I mean, like dealing with
like just having that structure and seeing like growing up with that structure will like it'll make them like a habit, right? Especially like, like, oh, we have to do this, like don't do this before you do this, right?
Exactly. And like when like the kids, obviously when their parents tell them something, obviously they're not going to listen, but they really react to actions better. So if like let's say mom and dad are having an argument, or like mom and dad are doing this, providing a good example in your actions and like what you do is going to have such a big impact on the kids, because like they look up to you, like you're really like the only adults that they're with literally 24/7. So like having that is like a big thing.
Like you have to represent Jesus, and you have to like represent good relationships, like in those TikToks where it's like, I want my children to be like, oh, like, ew, mommy and dad are kissing again, like rather than, oh, mom and dad are fighting.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Yeah, just like having that structure, just like so it becomes a habit in their
Yeah.
life, being prepared for everything, and just like another thing, I would see TikToks of like moms on Sundays like waking up the kids with like worship music and like getting breakfast ready for them and stuff, like just like providing that and just like showing so much joy, and just representing
100%.
Jesus, so you know they don't have any like bad associations.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. I think there's so much more we could say, but I think that's.
We're not even there yet.
We're not. Oh, she's closer than I am. I'm not even in the same realm or ballpark as she is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's about it for this video. I hope like if you guys have like any questions or like questions, thoughts, concerns, our like personal Instagrams are connected to our Instagrams and everything. If you guys want to reach out to any of us, our emails are in our bio. Our email is in the bio.
YouTube video.
Yeah,
if
if you guys literally have any questions, any thoughts, any concerns, send them over.
Like literally anything. Just want to pray.
Yeah. Prayer, absolutely.
You can text either of us. You can text just our email, and one of us will answer it. Either way, yeah. But we're here for you guys, and we just hope this video just helps you with whatever situation you're in, and just know that you can always go to God and pray whatever situation you're in. You're bad, but yeah, we're just gonna pray, and then we'll send you guys on your way.
Yeah.
Dear Father God, Lord Jesus, I just thank you for today. I thank you for this podcast today that we just got to come on here and really just share about our lives and our day-to-day lives with non-Christian parents or Christian parents, and we just pray for Jill's parents that they will come to you, and just through Jill that she will work as a light and just bring them to you just from how she lives her life, and they will continue to stay curious and keep asking her questions, and that they come into church and you will just bring them to you. Yeah, and I just pray that this video will help anyone that is watching that is going through a similar situation as Jill is, or as I am, or any other situation, that you will just guide them through it, and they will come to you through it all, Lord. So yeah, I just pray on you. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys, that's it for today.
We'll see you guys.
Okay, bye.